We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A mixed shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. Irving to Durant. For three, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Durant to Irving. From long range. His first effort off the mark. Leonard. And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Jordan. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Chet.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Irving to Dinwiddie. Durant. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kevin Durant. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Leonard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To George. Shot from the lane won't go. To Irving. Clippers have got it. Leonard to Beverly. Can't miss those.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Paul George to Beverly. Fires the three, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Irving. Curling inside. Kevin Durant. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Leonard. Knocked loose. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kevin Durant. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. To Durant. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That'll do it for the first quarter. We have a tie ball game. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Beverly. Slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Williams to George. Goes to the right side. To Leonard. Kevin Durant sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Durant. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper misses. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
That's how you defend. Leonard. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Irving. Nice pass to set things up. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Here's Durant for 2. And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Beverly. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Paul George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Here's Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. Great dish to set it up. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nets have the basketball. Irving. Sizing up the defense. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
PG lets it fly. Paul George. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
And the 2 counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Leonard. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. Leonard. Beverly. He was all over him. To Durant. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Leonard. Easy path to the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Brooklyn with the basketball. It was right there. To Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Durant with the basketball up top. They trail by 1. Even to Zubac. Snatching it out of the air. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Durant. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
DeAndre Jordan with a piece. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. Time expires to end the first half with the Nets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard won't go down. Probing the defense. Into the front court, it's Irving. They lead it, 4-point game. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Paul George, 4-2. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Leonard. rebound taken in by the Nets. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Cleans it up. Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Leonard. Yes, three-pointer is good.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Durant. Irving. Second effort. Jordan. Straight on look. Irving. That's good D. Shot no good. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George to Leonard. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Irving. The drive, right to the basket. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Add 2 points to the board.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
George, not that time. He misses. To Durant. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Durant. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To George. Oh, emphatic slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 2, Torian Prince.
Williams across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
Kyrie across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. Cleans the offensive glass. Kyrie Irving, now 3 for 9.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Strong finisher, Paul George. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Lays it up and in. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Irving. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Irving. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Nets have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Nets have it. To Jordan. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer. Dinwiddie.
Get it back. Get it back.
Williams into the front court. His guys down 3. Has a look. A shot, no good there by Williams. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Williams to Harkless. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Clippers have got it. To Harkless. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Brooklyn's got it. To Durant. Knock loose. Clippers have it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Durant. Clippers have got it. To George. And throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To Leonard. To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Leonard to George. 4-3. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. A drive through the paint, but a shot misses. Top of the key. Williams. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
To Williams. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Irving into the front court. 14-point deficit. And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Clippers have the basketball. To Leonard. For 3, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 10.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant. Straight on 3. At the buzzer, it's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This is